So we got some new footage here. I think it's important. I think it's interesting. You guys were hitting me up on Twitter. You wanted my opinion on this. And so here you have it. It's kind of what I do. I break it down. I tell you what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking. We've got some fresh footage, some user-generated content about the Samsung Galaxy Fold. This is what's been sent to me. Once again, I got the link via Twitter. Pause it right there, Will. Pause it right there. You know what? Back up a little bit. Back up a tiny bit. Just before the butterfly comes on the screen. Yeah, somewhere right there. Right? That'll do. This guy has managed to get his hands on a Galaxy Fold somehow. F900U AT&T version. Who knows how? It seems like he's in Vietnam based on, I looked up his Facebook page, and it seems like he's got some kind of a smartphone repair shop in Vietnam. He put his WhatsApp as well as his Facebook page right plastered on the video. So, I mean, he must be getting bombarded right now. Did he even know he was going to get all this attention posting a phone that's not even close to being out yet? Nonetheless, that's not what you care about. What you care about is this image right here. In the recent Galaxy Fold video, I showed you the clips that Samsung put out. And there was a question that I had, that you had, that Will had, that everyone, Otis had the question about whether or not the Galaxy Fold would show a crease down the center line where it folded, because we had more comprehensive, out of perfect condition footage of the Mate X from Huawei. And that thing, you could see the crease in it. People were worried. They were concerned how much of an eyesore. But then when we got the extra footage from Samsung on the Galaxy Fold, we didn't see that same crease. We didn't envision that problem. And people were speculating all over the place. How did they do it? How is there no crease? How can we not see the actual fold on the fold within the OLED display? So now that we have this imperfect user-generated footage, you see a strong crease in there. I mean, if you examine this footage, you see this crease down the center. And I can't say I'm surprised. I guess I just was hopeful that Samsung's footage wasn't just the perfect conditions, but instead they found a way to at least make the crease insignificant in real life. But it turns out it was just magic with their production, because if this clip is real and it looks very real, then this seam, this crease is going to be a part of your life no matter which folding phone you happen to choose. Now, maybe this is amplified by this guy's light source. You can see there's kind of like, it looks like an overhead, a more typical light source, and the fact that he's got a dark display. It looks like a black background, so you know how that works. It kind of, you illuminate the glass a little bit more. If you had a bright white backdrop like Samsung had in their video when a dude's scrolling Instagram and such, maybe this is less prominent. But in this guy's clip, it looks prominent, it looks obvious, and I guess it's just not ideal. It's not what we had hoped for. Nonetheless, it doesn't seem to alter the functionality. If you roll the clip here, Will, you'll see the dude not only shows off the phone, but he goes ahead and unlocks it as well, like a factory unlock, because I guess that's maybe his business, the business that the guy's in who posted this clip, or at least put his contact info. Maybe the dude who put the contact info doesn't even have the device, but got the clip from somewhere else. Who knows? Here you can see the device being handled. For the first time, a user-generated clip, an individual other than a Samsung employee has this thing in their hands and they're showing it off. You can see, oh, that was weird. On the back of it, it's got some kind of test number, SBP2340M. Maybe this is not a commercial item. Maybe this could change with the retail release. I kind of doubt that. To be honest, I was speculating, at least to myself, I was thinking that there's going to be some kind of a crease once we get more details, once we get more images, and of course, once people get it in their hands. I kind of assumed that would be the case, so I'm thinking this is a real device, or at least a close to production device. But nonetheless, this is, I guess, the best look we've had at it, because the origin is not Samsung. So it's not being shown off strictly to look pretty. Instead, this is a regular human being showing it off and going ahead and unlocking it. There's the crease again. in that particular footage. There's a white background, and now you don't see the crease. Now it's up to you. Does this change your opinion of the device? Does it make you less excited? Because obviously Samsung didn't want to show it off in this particular fashion. Obviously they would go through whatever production techniques necessary to diminish the appearance of the Fold. In fact, their background kind of does so on its own with the butterfly wings. Samsung cannot be happy about this clip, because I must not be the only one getting hit up on Twitter and so on, people being like, the Fold has a crease, it has a seam, Lou, you need to know this. And I suppose it's just important to get this information out there, because I did address the crease, at least, on the Mate X. And I didn't do so on the Galaxy Fold just because we didn't know based on the footage we had seen. So for this, for the time being, folding phones will have creases. They will have seams. They won't be perfect. They won't be completely magical. There's still certain physical constraints when it comes to folding a display. This is that constraint. Does it affect your enthusiasm? Will you buy it? Won't you? Are you jaded now? Did you hope for more? Or is this what you expected? Are you cool with it? Are you a future Galaxy Fold owner nonetheless? There's a seam. There's a crease. The Galaxy Fold, it's practically a paper airplane.